What's up in the loop? It's Hyde checking in from Kings Island for the first day of their Tricks and Treats Fall Fest, and also to ride that thing. Let's head inside and check out food, drinks, and the rides. Right away coming in, a lot of decorations. Not sure how many of these are unique to this event, probably just leftover stuff from Haunt, but you can even see on the buildings over here some decorations. But yeah, lots of some actors out and about. So they definitely are going all in on the event, which is good to see. It wasn't just something thrown together. Trick or treat station. Get the candy bag quest over there. And lots of decorations here. The trees are like a perfect color of red to blend right in. Not used to seeing changing leaves living in Florida for so long. More decorations. Yeah, the park's definitely coming alive for the event. So at $30, pretty good deal here to get 6 tastings. They're normally $7 a pop, including Dragon Breath Wings and Pumpkin Patch. Let's head inside. Woo. Just waited about a half hour, 40 minutes to get my samples here. I think the sample is a really, really good deal. You're saving about like $15 after taxes and stuff. So I think everyone bought it, and the locations are just a bit overwhelmed. But we have the donuts here, cinnamon with like a little glaze. Oh, those are fantastic. And then spicy dragon wings over here. Ooh. Good mix of like barbecue and spice. Throughout the day they have costume contests, DJ dance parties, and bands dressed as mummies, and you got like Frankenstein dancing there. It's like a really cool too, because it's like a full band with like horn section, and they seem to be playing live, which is not always the case for theme park shows. So thumbs up from me. Nice fun show. I love when parks do this, like a graveyard with the full-time employees mixed right in with old rides. The chef's name there. I think this is the park VP or president. Some old rides. Always a nice little fun touch. Ignore the pulled pork, that's my actual dinner, but got 2 of the tastings here. I have the Ghost Rider. I like the name. I can only assume that's a throwback to another park on the other side of the country. A little bit different than the photo. It's just one piece of brisket and like a pancake style bottom. Photo showed 3 with apples on top, made it look really good. And then this is the poison apple. It said like an apple crisp, and it looked like an apple like pie, and this just still looks good, but it looks like just apples with some cranberries, a little bit of crisp in there. So let me give this a try. Giant piece of brisket here with the apple barbecue sauce. That is really good. Really good. So definitely recommend that. We'll check back in about everything else in a moment. Apple thing was delicious. I don't know if they forgot to give me the crisp, or it doesn't come with crisps anymore. There's no crisp in it, but cinnamon apples are quite delicious. Also, just have to recommend really good theme park food here with barbecue. So always recommend eating here when you come to the park. All right, the other main reason I came here is this new ride over here, Orion. It's kind of interesting because since it's in this back side of the park over here, it doesn't have quite the impact as maybe like Diamondback, which kind of sticks out in the kind of side middle of the park. So getting in line for Orion, should mention, got my Fast Lane Plus there. Mentioned it not to brag, but more so to say it is sold out. And I would expect with the nice weather and this fun event, it will probably sell out on a lot of weekends. So if you are coming and you're thinking about buying a Fast Lane, buy in advance. They sell out. It also helps skip this huge line. Just to the left of the Eiffel Tower is, I'll put in quotations, tricky corn maze. Let's go take a look. But it's a pretty big area. All the way over there, all the way wrap around the carousel. I mean, it's definitely not a corn maze per se, more like a corn walkthrough, but I mean, give them credit. You know, I think a lot of parks a month ago did not know what they were going to do. So I give parks credit for being creative in this time frame and trying to put something together. Still probably could get lost in here a little bit, but some nice photo ops, some, you know, nice decorations. Another trick-or-treat station over there. So, I mean, again, with limited time, limited probably resources and budgets this year, it's a neat little thing. Maybe they have had this in years past. I don't know. Haven't been to Halloween Haunt here before, but certainly seems like a nice little addition. That's a unique way to do trick-or-treating. I like it. Again, just showing how busy today is. I mean, it's kind of hard since we're only loading kind of half the train. It's probably not that long of a line with distancing in the line. But again, I recommend if you're coming here, you're trying to get a bunch of coasters in, probably going fast lane is the way you want to go. I really do love Diamondback. It's great. Definitely take it over Orion. Only downside is it's showing its age a little bit of a rattle going on throughout the ride, but still a really great ride. Tons and tons of airtime. Nerd moment here. Feel like the trims were kicking maybe a little bit harder today, but yeah, I mean, just really great ride. I feel like it doesn't get as much love, but I put it right up there with like the Megus of the world. Might be the most important part of the video. Brews and Booze. We are here at the brew house right across from Mystic Timbers. Quite a bit of drink options here. I'm by myself, so I can't drink them all. But Legends told me I need to get the syringe. I think he just thinks it'll make great video, so I'm gonna get it for you, buddy. But a lot of great options. This is always a great place to come, even outside haunt season. Always great beer selection. Let's go. We are here at the brew house with one of the cocktails. This is the I Want to Drink Your Blood, which is Minute Maid lemonade with a strawberry. Look at that. And there's some Tito's vodka in there, some peach schnapps, and if I thought I timed my video right, stall. Well, I'm not gonna make you wait any longer. I'm right next to Diamondback. There it is. It's a nice place to chill out here. Beautiful weather. They do have some TVs inside, so it's important to know you can get cocktails, beer, and watch some football or some other sports, whatever else might be on. There's Diamondback. Time for a little Mystic Timbers appreciation. You never know about Woodland Coasters, how well those keep up over the years, but Mystic Timbers is running fantastic. I can't wait to ride it again at night. Airtime on every hill. Still really smooth for its, you know, age being 3 or 4 years old or whatever it is now. Plus the leaves are changing colors, so that's kind of cool to go through the leaves out there. So yeah, Mystic Timbers, awesome ride. Probably my favorite in the park. Yeah, I could probably say that pretty confidently. Really good ride.
Dysfunctional family.
Got the Witch Sisters over here doing a show. Going to the sign here, they do 3 different shows throughout the day. So that's kind of neat.
Yes. What a stinktastic evening. Yes.
Should be no surprise that the Fest House is also home to where the booze and brews are. There's also shows inside here. Let's pop in and get a drink, see a show. There's a game show going on, a pirate themed game show going on inside the Fest House here. Pretty big set. You must do something else with it throughout the year. Can't believe they would make this big sets for a game show, but pretty neat. They do have costume contests. What's really cool is they break it down by age category. I know a lot of parks only do it for kids, so if you're an adult who likes to dress up, you can do that. It's on the stage over by the Eiffel Tower, and I saw people like wearing ride operator costumes, or like the people from the Q video and like Orion, people are dressed up as that. So that's pretty neat. I like when they try to make things not just kid friendly but adult friendly too. There are tasting stations all over the park, so I didn't get to eat everything, but I wanted to show you at least some of the other options out there. It seemed like each station was kind of themed to whatever restaurant it was being served at. More live entertainment, the Fantastics. One thing to note is a lot of the live entertainment ends around 6:30 or 7, even though the park's open at 8, so plan accordingly. Well, I've finally been on a vertigo. I've been in Kings Island like 10 times or so in my life and never have actually made it on it. I had a headache and didn't want to make it worse, or just ran out of time and cut probably the worst coaster in the park. Actually, you know what? I will say, this is going to sound like I'm being Debbie Downer, but it wasn't that bad. I was expecting, I'm sorry, son. I was expecting a lot worse, and that was, if it wasn't for the restraints like being so big and right on your ears, it might be halfway decent. More really important information. This fun-themed pumpkin arch is hiding where the craft beer is. Lots of good options. You got Oktoberfest beer, pumpkin beer, Spooky Tooth, Black Widow. Nice options there. This coaster's name fits the season very well right now. Outside International Street, there's not tons of decorations around the park. Some corn stalks here. Dressed up dog over there with his doghouse decorated. You know. What's up, Snoop? Alright, I know you're just sitting on your couch or at home. Going, not a big deal. I'm trying to crisscross the park to ride both the Beast, Mr. Timbers at night. No Skyline Chili, I'm not feeling good right now about that. Oh, because you know, you gotta ride both those at night. Don't just keep saying that, because some people don't believe that, but you have to. That's one little bummer about the park. So this trick-or-treat stand is pretty neat. You walk up and someone literally reaches out through the mouth and hands you a piece of candy. I love how usually the treat stands are themed a little bit differently. Now, granted, this is still September, so this problem will somewhat course correct itself over the next month of the event. But the park closes in about 15-20 minutes right now, and it's still pretty light outside, which is a pretty big bummer for a park that's known for awesome dark rides. You know, obviously the Beast, but Mystic Timber's great at night. Diamondback's great at night. So that'd be like my one critique here is, you know, instead of maybe open at 11 and doing 11 to 8, maybe 12 to 9 would be kind of neat. Plus that just kind of gives the whole park a nice little more festive towards Halloween. I saw that at Six Flags Over Georgia. Videos up on the channel if you're interested about their event. Where, you know, they had a lot of like glowing jack-o'-lanterns and stuff at night. It really popped. So one piece of feedback there, Kings Island. So we're going to kill a few minutes and then get in line for this and the Beast. Save the Beast for the end of the video because this is how you should end your night. Not quite done with my day yet, but wanted to get one day ride in and one night ride in. See, the line's quite long. It spills backstage. Again, fast lane coming in handy. Highly recommend it if you're coming out on a Saturday during this fall festival. Probably will be needed. Ah, yes, the Beast. You know, it's interesting because it doesn't really have airtime. It's a little bit rough, but it's still just really, really cool with that layout. Going all the way back in the woods. I want to share my idea because maybe if I keep saying it, I'll will it into existence. In a couple of years, when there's a solar eclipse in the middle of the day, Kings Island here will be almost in pitch black darkness. I think it might be before when the season opens, like in late March, but if they don't auction off daytime night rides on the Beast, they're losing a lot of money because I'd pay big money for that. So if you're listening, Kings Island. Well, that's a wrap. Just finished back-to-back night rides, one on Mystic Timbers and one on, of course, the Beast. You know, it's one thing about videos, putting these thoughts into video, it goes on record. I'll probably think of something shortly after I say this, but Mystic Timbers last row at dusk when it's dark, that thing was hauling, super smooth, so much airtime. I think I have to say it's my favorite GCI. I'll probably think of something about 2 minutes after I'm done with filming. Definitely my favorite GCI. It's running really good, and I can definitely see why some people have it in there, maybe top 10 wooden coasters. It's certainly getting up there for me. Beast at night, always a great time. So real quick wrap up on our day here. You know, I was impressed. Lots and lots of activities going on. Really cool trick-or-treating, tons of shows. There was times where I was walking around, there was multiple bands playing at one time, which is really neat. Decorations, like I said earlier in the video, mainly are around International Street here. And I would say when you're comparing this to like the Six Flags event, Six Flags does try to weave in some haunt elements to it with some scare mazes and you know, some of that kind of stuff later in the evening. This is definitely 100% family friendly. Definitely feels like you know, a true fall festival with costume contests and hot apple cider and orange flags everywhere. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I will say, seems like people here are eager to come to the park, eager to enjoy the event. So as you would expect with most fall events, if you come on a Sunday or Saturday, excuse me, if you come on a Saturday, plan to get fast lane if you haven't been here before, you haven't been in a while, because the ride lines were all averaging maybe 45 to an hour and a half. And it stays busy all the way up to close. So hope you enjoyed the video. You know, I know Cedar Point's doing a similar event. I assume it's probably just as good, if not better. So hopefully you're getting out to some parks this fall, enjoying some of the fall festivities. Like I said earlier, you know, with the limited time, limited budgets, and considering everything going on, what they're able to pull off was still a pretty fun event here. So props to them. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe for more content from all your favorite theme parks. Talk to you later.